Hey guys, so we're going to be talking about double exposures today. So taking two images and working them together. And I know some of you have never used Photopea, so we're going to start at the basics. If you want to open an image, you just go to File, Open, and I'm going to open my shape, which is a lotus flower. And you can see it over here in layers as well as on my screen. And I'm going to put another image in. So this time I'm going to go open and place so I can place it into the existing image instead of opening a new image. And that's my mountain scene. So I'm going to place that in. Okay. So I should have two layers in there, a mountain and then my lotus background. I'm going to eyeball off of my mountain for now and just focus on the lotus because the first thing I want to do is get rid of the background. So one way I can do that is actually to hold down on this brush and then choose the eraser tool. And I could erase away my background. And if you have a background that's kind of busy, like there's not a lot of contrast, then that might be your best bet. But if you have one that has a lot of contrast, and you can adjust the size of the eraser, rasterize, and you just erase it away. Oops, I'm on the mountain. Oops, wrong layer. So you want to be highlighted on the layer in which you're working. Okay, so I'm gonna erase away, and you can see slowly I'm getting rid of it. Okay, so pretty easy. But if I have a lot of contrast, like I do in this image, I have a quicker option, and that is Magic Cut. And if there's contrast, it can usually cut your shape out automatically, so you don't have to like manually go in and do that. So that might work for some of your images, and if it does, I would go with it because it's a little bit faster. It says I'm unresponsive. I'm going to wait. There it goes. Okay, so I did a pretty good job of cutting out my image. I'm happy with that. That works. I could go in and edit it a little bit, but I'm going to leave it because I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so now I have my shape and I have my fill, and it looks like I erased it because I was accidentally on the wrong layer, but we're going to roll with it for this. So I'm going to take this layer, use my little arrow, and I'm going to drag that over my lotus. And because I accidentally erased some, I'm going to make it bigger than I intended to, just so I make sure to fill the whole thing. And I can, move it and whatnot, but my goal is that what's in the scene is going to fit into my shape. Okay, now here's the magic part. So I'm going to two-finger click on my layer and go to clipping mask. And that's going to cut my shape into my other shape, see? Now for our purposes, we're going to want to change our image into black and white so we can really see the values, and we can adjust that a little bit. And again, that's just image and then adjustments. There's a black and white choice. And that's it. And then to get rid of this checkerboard background, I can go to layer and then new fill layer. And I'm just going to do like a white background. And then I'm going to drag it to the very bottom, and there it is. Okay, so like, would I go back in and erase this? Absolutely. And might I adjust this a little bit? For sure. But now I have my scene in my shape. And if you're somebody that wants a little bit of the shape, like a little bit of value, perhaps from the lotus flower, we can definitely do that too. So let me know, and I can show you a quick way to do that. So good luck, and I'm excited to see how our images turn out.